All right, we rolling. Starting off, I want to give all glory, all praise to Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akims, the brothers and Akims, with few sisters pushing this truth. It's the brother Yashar coming in from the camp, Children of the Light. And I'm doing a response video. This proves that reincarnation is real. You got to be spiritual to see things like this. All right, so it's gonna be about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So as you can see, Elder Tahari posted 3 days ago. Cornelius came back as the boxer Floyd Mayweather, the stranger versus the stranger. So as I'm watching this, as you can see the pictures, Floyd Mayweather, that's how he was dressed. So you know, and you have some people, you know, like somebody put on a comment, oh, that's stupid, you know, cause you a carnal man, you don't see spiritual things. You don't see spiritual things, all right. And I'm gonna get that precept real quick. In 1 Corinthians. And you know, through the Spirit, being a spiritual man, just going deeper into it, investigating into it, I actually found some gems, some gold that you could very well say, yeah, that's Cornelius coming back in the Spirit. But I'm gonna get right to it. I'm just get this precept. There we go. 1 Corinthians 2:14. It says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High Yahweh, for they are foolishness. See, unto him. That's why niggas say, yo, this stupid. Oh, the Hebrew Israelites, they stupid. They think God is only coming back for the chosen people, the Israelites who done away with. Yeah, whatever. Okay, all right. But guess what the scriptures say? This is what the scriptures say. Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned, right? So your ass got a covering cast, you got a veil against you in your mind that's blocking you from learning, understanding first the scriptures of the Bible, but and that goes into who you are if you Israelite, but also the things in the world, you know, that intertwine with the Bible. Okay, because this is the book of life. This is why they call it the book of life. It involves everything that goes on this earth and in the heavens. But he that is spiritual, judge of all things, yet he himself is judge of no man, right? So yeah, okay. But anyways, so yeah, that's what I did. I went and I said, you know what, let me look more into that, because you know it's an interesting topic. So without going on more, I'm gonna get right into it. So now, if you're familiar with Cornelius, Acts chapter 10, you know, he started off as a Gentile, and then under the Apostle Paul, well, really, actually, who was the Apostle Peter and other brothers that came unto Cornelius, you know, and the Spirit came upon him, and he was the first Gentile to be converted. So let's see. All right, let me just go back to my history. Matter of fact, we're gonna read the script. This we're gonna do. We're gonna read the scripture first. We're gonna read Acts chapter 10 first. Then we'll watch the video, just so we can set the narrative. Acts chapter 10, and we only need one scripture. It says, there was a certain man in Caesarea, which is really Caesarea, called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian Band. So basically, he was a Roman general, man of power, man of war, a mighty man, and he had, you know, basically like a commander, like, you know, the United States military. You got the you know, commander or the general, sergeant, whatever, and he got people under him. All right, this is what Cornelius was before he became into the truth. So that's the first precept, so we'll keep watching. Now what's gonna be key is what the announcer says.
Floyd Mayweather.
At the very beginning.
has already held world titles at 130, 135, 140.
All right, you see how he dressed. He got the Edomite servants with him. You know, he got the Edomite woman right next to the left, you know.
He was given a title belt as the result of his win over Judah, because Judah still had one.
So, okay, let's go. See, these
Floyd
are
Mayweather
things.
has already held world titles at 130, 135, 140. He was given a title belt as the result of his win over Judah, because Judah still had one.
And he's talking about Zab Judah. Zab Judah is a boxer. I think he hit Floyd Mayweather like below the belt, or I think he headbutted him. He headbutted him, something like that. He did something crazy in the ring, so they had to give, you know, Mayweather the win, unless they fought twice or more. But I know for sure that was the fault. But anyways, that's the first spiritual light bulb that should go off. Judah, you know. I'm gonna let it play one more time, but this is all spiritual, man, because only Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah could set something up like this for, you know, things to be revealed on the earth. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord do nothing but he revealeth his secrets to his servants. But for the spirit of Elder Apostle Tahar to have it on them to say, you know what, Cornelius could be Mayweather, you know, and then we go investigate more into it, and we get even more proof on it, you know. So that's just Yahweh Shah revealing things to us, because we know all matters in the world, whether small or big, you know. Just like King Solomon, you know, he knew everything about everything, you know. But anyways, let's go back real quick.
Floyd Mayweather has already held world titles at 130, 135, 140. He was given a title belt as the result of his win over Judah, because Judah still had one unaccountably. So even though he's held a title belt at 147, that's purely a statistical technicality. He hasn't been the champion of this division yet.
Well, in his own mind, he's the champion of every division.
Like Elder Tahar said, you know, he got that Roman general spirit on him. You know, he ain't shit, man. He look like he ready to go to war. So I'm gonna reverse it back. Let's listen to what this announcer says real quick.
Unaccountably. So even though he's held a title belt at 147, that's purely a statistical technicality. He hasn't been the champion of this division yet.
Well, in his own mind, he's the champion of every division, past, present, and future.
See that? That's another spiritual key. Past, present, and future. Reincarnation, man. He could have been Cornelius in the past. In the present, he's doing what he's doing now. Was that video, I think, was from like 2006 or something, 2010. And then the future, shit, he is Israelite, so we're gonna be in the kingdom in the future. Then we'll really get to figure out, you know, who is who. But we're gonna keep going.
He's the kind of performer who walks around like there's a band.
The way that these announcers are talking is like, it's all lines up with reincarnation. And you know, you got a spiritual eye, you would judge these things like the scriptures say. You could prove this point, like, yeah, this very well be Cornelius reincarnated. So the last point, because it comes fast, and I know I'm kind of talking. Listen to what the announcer says again.
In his own mind, he's the champion of every division, past, present, and future.
Maybe my headphones disconnected, but if it did and you couldn't hear me, listen to what this announcer says.
The kind of performer who walks around like there's a band following him. You know, if he was a peak.
See that? He said the kind of performer that walks around like there's a band following him. If you go back to Acts 10:1, it says there was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band, called the Italian band, a devout man and one that feared God with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed to God always. So, what's a centurion of Roman army? A Roman centurion was a high-ranking officer in the Roman army who led a group of soldiers called a century, all right, or a band. Okay, and the announcer just said this about Floyd Mayweather. So once again, man, that's something that I came across. And hey, if you haven't, you know, easy little, you know, easy little things like that popping up. Like the elder, he set the tone, like, hey, this could be him. And then I investigated into it, and it was actually able to get some spirit, once again, spiritual, keep saying that, some spiritual evidence, like, yes, it actually could be him. If you don't believe that, man, you know, you don't believe in the truth, and I don't know what to tell you. Because we getting different things revealed to us day by day, and it all just comes apart with, you know, being in the truth, being in the know, and keep building and studying, and being subject to our elders and to the brothers, to one another, under Yahweh Shah. So with that, definitely hope you brothers edified. With that, I'm going to say shalom.